When I was 7 years old, my parents split up. It was pretty hard, and I really didn't know how to talk about it. But a lot of my friends' parents were divorcing, so they seemed to deal with it okay. But I just felt like my world was being ripped apart.
I just don't love you anymore.
Why can't you give this just one more try?
So I started packing things away. I thought maybe I would run away, or maybe I just wanted to keep the things I love most closest to me.
Why are you being so unreasonable?
Joint custody was not my idea.
The suitcase I have, I carried it with me everywhere I went. I took it to school, I took it to friends' houses, I even took it to church. And for a while, no one noticed it. Until one day, my Sunday school teacher noticed it. She said,
Vicky, it looks like you're carrying a heavy load there.
I told her that it wasn't heavy because it was all the things that I loved. And I even opened it up a little to show her what was inside. I tried to tell her about Little Bear and how scared he gets sometimes, but instead of helping me, she just crammed this big Bible in my bag and told me that if I just accept Jesus, then everything would be okay. But I never saw Jesus. I just got the Bible, and it made my bags heavier. Along the way, I ended up picking up some more stuff. I felt that I wasn't as pretty and perfect as some of the kids in my class. And some of my friends told me,
why don't you work out more? I bet it'll help you lose all that weight.
So I did. I got my little workout bag and I started working out. I even stopped eating to help the weight go faster, but didn't really work. But I took my workout bag and I carried it with me. At least it would make people think that I was trying. I never felt that I was enough. There was always someone prettier, happier, skinnier than me. And I got into following celebrities. I knew I could never look like them, but I can do my hair in the same hairstyles, and I can wear the same clothes that they wear. But I didn't know that there was a word for that. I made some friends along the way too. Maybe some friends that you would never call friends. They ended up introducing me to some stuff too. They said,
hey, come on, Vicky. Just try it. It'll make you feel better.
So I did try it. And it did make me feel better. Until it wore off, and my bags were heavier than before. But I noticed something, that after this, guys were actually attracted to me. Guys that would have never even looked at me before were giving me all this kind of attention, and I liked it. But eventually, it led to something else. All of this just made my bags heavier. So I tried to focus on school, but I couldn't. I had so many bags. It was really hard to focus. And my teachers, man, they put a lot of pressure on me.
Vicky, you have so much potential. If you would just apply it, you could really go far.
They kept telling me how smart I was, and if I work harder and got good grades, then I would end up in a really good college. which I really wanted to do. I know that they didn't know that they were just adding more weight to what I was already carrying. So they loaded me up with all the books I needed to know all the things I needed to know. This also added more weight. There was this kid in my math class. We talk sometimes.
Hey, Vicky, what's up?
And then one day he put a bullet to his head. A couple of my friends and I, we attended the service, but I just kept thinking maybe he had a lot of bags like me and he just wanted to blow them all away. And then somebody wanted to talk to me about Jesus, and I said, oh, no. I'm still lugging around a big Bible in this bag somewhere, and all it is heavy. No thanks. One night, my mom got real sick. I must have waited in the waiting room for hours, just watching and waiting. And then finally, a doctor came to me and said,
I'm sorry, ma'am. We couldn't save her.
my world was being ripped apart again. My mom meant so much to me that I kept a lot of her stuff, her clothes, her jewelry, things that she held dear. And I felt that if I carried them, then she wouldn't really be gone, but she would always be with me. But I didn't know that how I thought I was honoring the memory of my mother, I didn't imagine that it just added more weight. I was pretty burdened down. And then I came to this church, and people wanted to talk to me about Jesus again. They said that Jesus said, "Come to me, all of you that are tired of carrying around your bags." Right? Who's not tired of carrying around their bags? They said that Jesus said, "Come to me, and I will give you rest." But how? I'm so tired. And they said,
Look.
"What?"
His arms.
So, they were open. They were nailed open.
So you could put your bags on them.
I can't.
And lay them at his feet.
They won't come off. They won't come off of me. I carried them for so long.
Empty them at his feet.
I can't. Now I can trade these ashes in for beauty, and wear forgiveness like a crown. Coming to kiss the feet of mercy, I lay
You have shown me your love through the judgment you received, and you've won my heart. Yes, you've won my heart. Now I can trade these ashes in for beauty, and wear forgiveness like a crown, coming to kiss the